you guys aren't going to go ahead and accept a bum if you're a model and you're very attractive. Why should a man who's exceptional pick up a hoe?
He shouldn't.
You guys literally said they deserve it a second ago.
If she wasn't a hoe anymore and she like got her shit together. But if she was a hoe,
does a leopard change his spots?
No.
Love can make a lot of people.
Let's make some more feminized.
Yeah. I mean, feminized, like, you know, maybe soft and like.
No.
That's a balance.
Young lady, we're having. Excuse me, we're having rough.
Okay.
We're having rough sex. Period.
So let me ask you this then. So you're saying that you know, you want a guy that's a leader, protector, and most of you agree that this man is rare. Do you think it's a fair deal for a man who has all these traits, which makes him rare, to accept a woman that used to be a hoe?
Why would he even come in contact with her if he's that in his
Well, she did mention before, a girl in her past, blah, blah, blah. She looked beside, find the guy.
What's her, like, she has a lot of guys or what? Like
she has a promiscuous past. Do you think that woman deserves a higher caliber guy that has these traits that are rare?
Yeah, of course he deserves.
If she's reached a point where she's not there anymore.
Yeah, just look in the mirror.
Okay, let me ask you this question then. If you think a woman that has a promiscuous past deserves a top tier guy who's taking care of her, who is rare, then does a guy that's a bum panhandling on the side of the road, does he deserve a model?
If he one day got his shit together, yeah.
Well, but hold on.
What?
If he got his shit together, so it's contingent upon something, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the girl is too. If she got
What
her shit
is
together.
this stupid bitch talking about, Myron?
You triggered my trap card.
Do you see my logic here?
Yeah, but the leader is the man, so he's supposed to do the first move. Like, let's say, if all society is bad, then who's supposed to do the right move? It's
No.
guy,
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. What I'm saying is that you guys aren't going to go ahead and accept a bum if you're a model and you're very attractive. Why should a man who's exceptional pick up a hoe?
He shouldn't.
You guys literally said they deserve it a second ago.
If she wasn't a hoe anymore and she like got her shit together. But if she was a hoe,
does a leopard change his spots?
No.
Love can make a lot of people change.
Like, all I'm seeing here, I don't know if you guys see the logic here. In your guys, like men should accept women regardless of their past, but you guys would never accept us if we weren't where we need to be.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to follow the leader of the man, and she can't
One
be
whore at a time.
Hold on, stop the show. Hold on, real quick. Candace, now you see why we do this show?
Yeah.
There you go. The flawed logic and showing how women contradict themselves all the time and don't make sense, and they view the world through a very narrow lens of what benefits me. I don't give a fuck about men. I literally use the same exact analogy. If a bum, does he deserve a top tier model looking chick? All of you said no, and I agree. Actually,
I didn't say
he's
no.
got to get his shit together. Okay, if you're going to use that logic, then a guy who's exceptional, that's attractive, that could provide, protect, and provision, which women are looking for, a hoe does not deserve him.
You're missing a thing of logic that you didn't plug in for these people. It's because in your mind it's once a hoe, always a hoe. But in their mind you can stop being a hoe. But you didn't plug that part in. But that's why nobody's understanding.
Well, I used the leopard in spots.
Yeah, but you said that quickly. But I'm saying, like, for them, they're saying because to them your analogy fit. If a guy becomes successful, he's entitled to a good woman. And for the woman, if they stop being a hoe, then they're entitled to a decent guy.
When does these bitches stop being ran through?
And the man's supposed to be wise enough to understand if the woman can change or if she's good enough, you know, if she's just became
why gamble if it becomes successful? Gamble if you're going to change or not. I don't want you in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
Why gamble it?
Like, you're broke.
I guess the reason you would gamble it is 95% of women are not virgins upon getting married. So the reason you'd gamble it is because you only have 5% of women to look at. And so your options are extremely limited. So because your options are limited, why wouldn't, I mean, you might be forced
But I mean, that's going 0 to 100. You don't have to get a promiscuous girl either. You can get a girl with a lower body count.
Yeah, but you have no way of knowing, right?
Well, so if you had a real connection with someone, you
can't look at a girl until she got like 5 bodies.
Yes, you can.
There's no way of really knowing.
Are you kidding? A loose? Come on, Fresh. Tell him a loose pussy whistle.
I'm just saying in the real world. In the real world,
you can hear wind coming out that fucking hole. I'm
just saying in the real world, you can't tell if a girl like the body count by looking at them. There's no way you'll know, right?
You can tell by their behavior. Nobody wants to see that.
Let's be honest here. If she's partying every night with friends, going on random trips, legitimately talking to guys randomly, it's like, okay, cool. I get that part, but like, do I want that for myself? No. So on paper, still like she's a hoe.
Yeah, which is fine, but I don't know why not just focus on the behavior then. I don't want a girl that's like talking to a ton of dudes, partying all the time, whatever.
Exactly.
Because I don't know why focus on like, because you don't know the body count. And you're a dumbass if you're a guy, not you, but like if a girl tells you a body count and she knows that you're super judgmental on it, she's going to lie to you every time
Exactly.
Anyway, right?
Exactly.
You have to judge on behavior. Patterns
will tell.
Sure,
like, and I think this is why it's so important for men to understand how women think, and a lot of time this show will explain that, and you'll learn tactics that women employ to, you know, kind of, because I always sell men sell success, women sell purity. You need to be able to detect the women that are trying to sell you purity and identify if she's a legit salesman.
Sure, but you're also like circularly, you're creating your own problem, right? By telling a guy, avoid a woman with a high body count, you're creating women that will lie about their body count. So now you're creating methods to detect women that you're creating because of your own ideas, right?
Well, that's where it comes into experience, why it's so important.
Yeah.
That's why I say guys need to...
what I said, but I'm just saying you're creating your own problem with your own system there, right?
Oh, no, women are going to run around and fuck people no matter what, and they're always going to try
Sure,
to
but they're probably going to lie about it more to a guy that she thinks is going to judge them harshly over it versus...
I tell guys don't even ask.
Sure, that's fair.
Don't even ask. I wouldn't even ask. I wouldn't even put that atmosphere out there. If she volunteers that information, it's whatever, but don't even ask because the answer is going to piss you off no matter what. And it's up to you. Just identify patterns, look at her past, and come to a logically sound conclusion of what you think it is, and then decide, is that number too high for you? Every guy's different.
I agree with that. But then in that case, you're pretty similar for men and women. You look at the past no matter what, right?
Yes, but a woman's past is far more important than a man's past.
What if you?
Why?
Hold on. If you had to date a man, and not you, okay, but like if a woman was going to date a man and in his last relationship they ended because he was physically abusive, the woman's probably going to judge the guy pretty harshly on his past there, right? Women talk a lot to each other about men they've dated. So if you are a fuck guy, all the women in your circle are going to know about it. They're going to hear about that shit at the speed of light. Right?
But sexually, we mean, for example, if the guy's like banging a lot of
talking about
girls,
promiscuity
it
in
doesn't
general.
matter because he's a guy. But if a girl's doing that, it's kind of like.
I think it matters in the friend circle of women too. That if there's a guy that's fucked like every girl in a circle, it's gonna be harder for him to date any of those girls. I think people will judge him for that.
Yes,
for sure.
It's not going to have the same negative connotation because a man that can have sex with a lot of women is doing something right versus a woman that has sex with a lot of dudes is definitely doing something wrong.
I agree with
Sure, maybe, but like women aren't going to. But
Not
like
that
women
many
won't date fuckboys generally,
Right, like, if I
you might
know-
fuck a fuckboy, but you're not going to date a fuckboy.
But hold on, if they know, but if they don't know though, then it's fair game.
Well,
You
sure,
could
but then
tell
we're back
by
at ground zero,
attitude.
where like if nobody knows anything, I mean, like, but I'm just saying in general.
Well,
Behavior.
to simplify this, it's just simply this. Fuck boys are attractive to women, but girls that are hoes aren't necessarily attractive to men for anything.
Girls that are hoes are attracted to fuckboys. They're just trying to fuck. You think Zerka here has ever said no to a girl because of her body count?
No. I'm saying from a sexual standpoint.
Myron,
I'm saying what?
Destiny, leave Anastasia alone.
Zerka, would you shut down a girl? If you found out a girl had 15 bodies and you were to fuck her, are you kicking her out of your hotel?
Oh, absolutely.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
We're taking it seriously.
Listen, Anastasia, what's your body count? Am I fucking tonight or are you fucking dirty?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Rumble, guys.
Let's get ready
come on
to
over. It's fine. Yeah, guys, come on over to rumble.com/fresh. We're gonna switch over because we got the special guest here, and I don't want to keep them waiting much longer. So, guys, rumble.com/fresh. Come on over. We had a little bit of a discussion on that type of thing and the introductions. So come over right now because it is